Young Woodrow Wilson, or Tommy Wilson as he was known as a child, first arrived at his new home in Augusta, Georgia on December 18, 1857. At that time, the city looked much different than it does now. As a bustling cosmopolitan trade hub, it was one of the more diverse and fastest growing cities in the South. His father, Reverend Joseph Wilson, moved his mother, Jessie Wilson, and two older sisters to the area after answering a calling to minister to the First Presbyterian Church of Augusta. While serving his congregation, Reverend Wilson and his family were well kept, his early salary being the modern equivalent of $83,000 a year, not to include rent or utilities, which the church itself paid. As the son of an upper-middle-class urban elite, Tommy and his family would have indulged in their new home's luxurious amenities, such as the indoor water closet, washtub, and gardens. The Reverend even had a stable for his own black horse.
What the church wanted to convey, and they recorded in their minutes, was that they wanted Joseph Wilson and his family to be so comfortable in this life that he had no temporal concerns or cares, that his main focus could be on the congregation and their spiritual lives and their eternal salvation, which was the congregation's ultimate goal. So if he was comfortable and didn't have to worry about what they called temporal concerns, then he could deal with that much easier and not be scrapping around trying to find money to cover his living expenses. And the congregation actually in their minutes quoted scripture to justify this I guess in case people like me down the road ever looked it up. So.
With such a flexible income, the Wilsons would have been able to afford many of the commodities their city had to offer, including imported goods from around the world. Recent archaeological findings suggest that the Wilson family owned at least 6 separate sets of dishware, common among affluent citizens in the South. Additionally, many of the children's toys discovered at the house were manufactured in Europe, specifically a set of the future president's own German-made clay marbles. However, as civil war loomed between the North and South, the Wilson family's easygoing lifestyle was about to be turned on its head.